What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a little bit now, and I'm going to be talking about my predictions for the storyline of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 Showdown. Now, I'm a really big fan of the direction that the storyline is currently going with the Dark Voyager and the Ice King and the return of the Seven, and I originally wanted to make a video talking about my predictions for the entirety of Chapter 7, just, Season 2, 3, 4, and then the mini-season. But I decided to go ahead and make a video solely dedicated to Season 2, since that's coming out in, at the time I'm recording this, just a little under a week. So, without further ado, let's get into it. After the Dark Voyager shot at the 0 point with the Dark Harvester's laser beam, it sent out 3 pure portals across the island, each with their own 0 point shard. The locations on the other side of these portals eventually cross over into the Golden Coast, cementing themselves as part of the island. The first of these is the Ice King's castle from the Ice Moon, housing the Ice King in his collection. The second is a village from Reality 7021, which I'm just gonna call Coral Castle Plus, since I can't come up with any other name for it. And the third, I honestly don't know what changes here, so I'm not gonna list it as a major change. However, these aren't the only new locations on the Golden Coast, as Jones, Hope, The Order, and Visitor Unknown have just completed their makeover of Classified Canyon, turning it into 7 HQ. With the Dark Harvester out of commission, the Dark Voyager is forced to guard Lethal Labs himself, alongside his Trespasser elites. The Ice King, seeing that the Dark Voyager is rebuilding the 0 point, allies himself with the Dark Voyager. The Aquatic Kingdom from Reality 7021 are also really angry that Dark Voyager drained all their water, so they're fighting him too. And of course we have the Seven versus the Dark Voyager carrying over from Season 1 storyline. After receiving Hope's signal from Season 1, the elites arrive on the Golden Coast and use the base that Hope prepared for them. The elites ally themselves with the Seven and prepare to fight against the Dark Voyager and the Ice King. While doing recon for the Seven in the Ice King's castle, the Order finds out that the Foundation is part of the Ice King's collection. She has no way to free him as of right now though, so she goes back and tells the others of her discovery so that they can begin making a plan to free him. During this, the Ice King gives the Dark Voyager the 0 point shard he's been holding. The Dark Voyager places the shard down in the puzzle that is the current state of the 0 point, preparing to gather the other pieces. Due to his extreme amounts of aura as the Rock, the Foundation escapes the Ice King's collection, and after a large scuffle between the two, the Foundation successfully escapes and begins wandering the Golden Coast. Jones finds him and brings him back to 7 HQ, where they all regroup and begin discussing plans to take down the Dark Voyager and the Ice King. Also, I can imagine a funny moment where Visitor Unknown tries to tell Foundation to do something similar to how he tried to do to Order back in the Season 1 story quests, only for Foundation to absolutely humble him. After the Foundation rejoins the Seven, everyone makes plans to go off and do their own thing that will ultimately help off against the Dark Voyager and the Ice King. The Foundation continues to fight against the Ice King. Jones, the Order, and Visitor Unknown fight off against the Dark Voyager, and Hope and the elites try to gain the trust of the Aquatic Kingdom. And that's it. That is all I have planned out up to this point. Some more stuff happens, the Dark Voyager collects more 0 point shards, some stuff happens with the Aquatic Kingdom, since Daigo is part of the elites, him and Hope, kind of like bond a bit, but that's it. That is all I have planned up until the live event, which we're about to talk about right now, so, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that. The Dark Voyager is able to repair the Dark Harvester just in time for him to call in his reinforcements to bring in the last 0 point shard. However, he is interrupted as all of our heroes begin attacking Lethal Labs and shooting at the Dark Harvester. The Ice King stands guard ready to fight off against all of the good guys. However, he loses and boohoo, the Ice King loses and we win. And we start shooting at the Dark Harvester some more. And the Dark Harvester begins to crash onto Lethal Labs, but just before it does, the Dark Voyager contacts the last reality and calls for reinforcements before rifting the entire ship away and retreating. The live event ends with downtime, but you're probably wondering who the reinforcements are that the Dark Voyager called in. Lucky for you, I wrote that part already because I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I'm the GOAT. I kind of already have it all planned out. Okay, I'll just tell you guys. I'll just tell you guys. After a few hours, a golden mothership appears above the Golden Coast. Inhabitants of the Golden Coast aren't quite sure what it is, but they know it's a bad sign. But Jones and the rest of the Seven automatically know what this means. The last reality is preparing for a full-scale invasion again. Two figures descend onto the premises of Lethal Labs, in front of the incomplete Zero Point. Corrupted versions of the scientist and the original visitor, now known as the Inventor and the Invader. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It truly means a lot that you did, even though it's only 5 minutes long and it is pretty short. I wanted to make this video anyway because I love the Fortnite storyline and I'm really excited to see what the future holds. And Season 2 is just looking to be really incredible, so I wanted to go ahead and take a crack at predicting the storyline. I wanted to make a video predicting the entirety of Chapter 7, but in the end I decided to isolate Season 2 since it's so close to coming out and I didn't want to, have to keep Season 2 out of the video. So, yeah, Seasons 3 and 4 will be coming in their own separate video, as well as mini Season 1. So, hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Bye.